HackTheBox says.
Welcome. Stream starts in 5 minutes. T-minus 4 minutes.
Welcome to my stream, where knowledge reigns supreme. Calm and collected, I'm about to go live, you know what I mean. Got high expectations, gonna teach you something new. Learning, hacking, exploring, there's so much we can do. Feel the excitement as we dive into uncharted lands. New discoveries await in this digital wonderland. Together we'll know the secrets, unlock the code, no limits, no boundaries, so knowledge will explode. Welcome to my stream, where the fire of knowledge burns bright. Chat with me, let's embark on this journey of delight. From the basics to superpowers, we'll learn and grow in this stream of knowledge. Together we'll grow. Welcome to my stream, where knowledge reigns supreme. Calm and collected, I'm about to go live, you know what I mean.
Stream about to start. 1 minute left.
Gonna teach you something new. Learning, hacking, exploring, there's so much we can do. Feel the excitement as we dive into uncharted lands. New discoveries await in this digital wonderland. Together we'll know the secrets, unlock the code, no limits, no boundaries, so knowledge will explode. Welcome to my stream, where the fire of knowledge burns bright. Chat with me, let's embark on this journey of delight. From the basics to superpowers, we'll learn and grow in this stream of knowledge. Together we'll grow.
It didn't unmute. Okay, so that's because of the name of the mic input. So we're gonna fix that. We'll fix the bugs you noticed, right? So because my main mic didn't
Gaurav
work
Kumar
again.
says he cutie, romantic face emoji. Welcome to the stream.
Thank you, and welcome to the stream. You too. Yesterday I started making this here. And let's actually check here. Stream started. We're just gonna quickly fix this code because this says normal unmute Bluetooth, and this is not called Bluetooth. It's just called mic aux. So either we rename the input, which we could, probably is the best thing to do, to its old name here. Let's grab the whole thing because it's just called mic/aux 2 now. Right. What was that? Was it the doorbell? I should have heard that better than normal. No, even if it was talking. So let's leave the code. So I'm just gonna hop over here and let's rename this one. Rename, and we just put the old name on there. So I don't know why it's renamed. If it's probably because I was removing and adding them a lot, but still, this one is a name still there. And as you can see, there's no movement on this bar, so nothing from this mic. So I'll have to really do that, but I haven't had time. And I thought that it was working, it worked for a few days, and then it was back to not working. And then it started working quickly again, I think. So I think it's Windows. I don't think it's a thing, It's not the Focusrite mic. Though it started happening when I got that one. It didn't happen with the Snowball, which was totally okay too. Just thought it had started to get old, and the audio quality was not the same. So this time I was typing too late yesterday because it was too fun doing this. And so I'm not just doing this box. I'm making a guide. We have a HackTheBox meetup here in Stockholm today. That I'm going to help the people that are totally new, either to HackTheBox or to, generally to hacking. So we'll see. What was that sound? I have to go check. Okay, I'll be right back. Linus, du hörde ingen pling? Du hörde ingen pling eller någonting? Du hörde ingen dörrklickning? Nej. Jag måste gå och kolla i alla fall. Jag tycker, vad var det som lät då? Nope. Ingen vid dörren. Älskar dig. So, no one at the door. Yeah, so I'm leaving at 14ish. I'm gonna wake my kid up in 15 minutes. Have to finish this before I go there, and actually an hour before I go. So we have like an hour only to do it. So maybe I will do like a not as thorough walkthrough first, and then I will fill in the details. So we have a full guide of the box, not teaching all the extra tools you don't really need to finish it, like burp. Um, so it was totally unnecessary to use burp on this box, but taking the opportunity, to tell people about those important tools, because burp is like really good to know, right? And also like how to think. So if you didn't handle this hint, you would have arrived at the same conclusion, right? Looking at the web page, that is. So we need to look at the web page. So,
New follower high potential. Less than
welcome
3.
in and thank you for the follow. So, this is a box. I started doing it, but my VM crashed, or rather, it froze on Proxima. So, even though I disconnected and reconnected, it was still just the GUI was frozen. I just have my Discord for the HackTheBox meetup up, and someone was laughing at my. I had to check that my old Kali laptop actually could
Hi
start a
Potential says,
presentation.
I have a small Proxmox cluster a buddy helped me set up for
Ah,
peer-to-peer storage.
okay, cool. So currently it's let's see if we have the page up. So other screen. I should probably have it on here too. So this is a meetup in Stockholm. So if you're in Stockholm, 1730. There's a meetup here, and I think we still have spots left. I shared it on LinkedIn, so maybe stuff have been. We opened up a few new spots, so and there should be more to open up if they're filled up too. Let's see.
X9 Yen RTU3 OS
So
1T says, should I do
here's the
Proxmox on my home
Proxmox.
labs project?
Ravi says,
Still
Um.
showing OBS screen.
Oh. Sorry. So here we have Proxmox, and here was the meetup. So this site, I don't know how I didn't find it earlier, but it was just a few months ago. And then I found so many cool meetups. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Anyway, uh, nice meetup, 1730. And, all right, let's up there. So I have a few Proxmox machines, and since I started using my Kali machine on Proxmox, which is a slower machine than this one, it only has 16 gigs RAM. I found it in the trash actually, and quite a few years ago too. It has a 970 that it probably doesn't use at all, NVIDIA card. So if the motherboard had been a slightly bit uh, like a year newer, I could have shared the whole NVIDIA card to the Proxmox. Or to the, it's called Proxley, Proxmox Kali, right? Um, So before I couldn't have had all these tabs up on my browser, or OBS would have crashed if I had the VMware running it. So it's very nice to not have to, both stream from this computer,
Hi
run
Potential
maybe two
says,
VMs and
video
stuff.
card clustering would be nice to know that was simply available.
Yeah, so this motherboard, I think it's like 15 years old maybe. So if it had been just 12 years old or 13, then it would have had this share the board, and you just do that in the hardware. Let's see, if we add here, we can do a PCI device, I think it is. And we don't have anything, right? Because we need this IOMMU, which this computer can't do. That's it. It's a hardware limitation. I have to live with it. Or that's life. See if I sometime will afford buying a new computer, and this one could become the Proxmox server, and then I could probably
NVIDIA
do it.
SLI was fun for how inefficient it was, haha.
I actually never use that because I'm not really a gamer. So yeah, I like thinking with different stuff, like low level stuff too, but
I use a HPC lately
programming.
with some A100s provided by university.
Okay, okay. I imagine that's a lot of power. So I also still have up. Let's actually close these. So
Way too much from EXD.
yeah, but you can't have too much power, can
I
you?
wish I knew how to wield it.
Yeah, of course. So let's you always need more knowledge too. So let's just close these old things here. So this is actually I actually had this reading news from here while I was making food. Um, where on earth is the draggy thingy there? So this is uh, just reading RSS
Oh
feeds,
sick.
but I'm gonna
I'm not
grab.
great W web apps and all, but I love the idea of what can be done W scraping.
Yeah, but it's RSS feeds and then just grabbing the links, so
Sorry
it's
for
not really
interrupting
really scraping.
WTDS lol.
You know, I have the TDS on, right? I don't even have it set to not import me my words. Okay, it's that's the way it's supposed to be. Anyway, it's a conversation. I know you can't do the timing though. Uh, Anyway, so I split out my speaker a bit, and we're gonna test and do like AI stuff here. So in this is a simple. Let's start this one before we focus on the hack the box thing because I have to go wake my kid up anyway in 5 minutes, so there'll be a break anyway. So this is just I can type here. So
What
let's
kind of
say,
model? Olama kind of stuff or?
hello. This is Llama 3.2. Yeah, yeah. So let's see. Oh, it's not started. I think so. It's not started. So,
Nice smile, I'm using that as well for some local PC tools in the same vein
so this is
smile.
just me updating the Git. I should do that later. So let's keep that one up. Yeah, it should be running, but let's just restart it because it was 2 days ago since I started that. So my computer, I usually restart before stream, but today I was like, nah, nah. Yeah, it's probably been running from last stream. So that's, I saw it was 4 days ago. Uh, so let's just try this again. So, test. Okay. Typing in the code is not helpful, right? So let's see
It
if it
looks like you're just
answers.
testing to see if I'm working properly. Is there something I can help you with, or would you like to chat?
Uh, what should we ask it? Like,
X9 Yen RTU3OS 1T says while bring on HTB if able and not too much efforts. I am a newbie HTB but did many THM. I wish to understand if to do a subscription for labs and or academy, so please suggest and share what sub you did.
so I'm actually not doing any sub yet because I've been doing only the ones that you can't stream, the new ones, and not a lot of them. I've also done mostly other stuff like, well, it's not just Try Hack Me, but lots of different things. And recently I won a 1 year VIP Plus membership on HackTheBox, so I'm gonna enable that. And I also got a free 1 month one, so I've had lots of luck lately, but haven't actually enabled it yet. But Academy is totally different, and I've heard a lot of good things lately about HackTheBox's Academy. Um, I did a few rooms there, or I don't remember what they call them, but like one thing. And it was the buffer overflow on Windows and Linux, and they were much more updated than the ones on TryHackMe. So uh, not really more advanced, just actually building from the base up. and you can't just hop to and not explain things, which that happen to be the rooms. So maybe I'll make a room on TrackMe. I like TrackMe too. Yeah, should we ask it something before we
HackTheBox
close the
says,
AI down for
New follower
today?
walking stick library. Less than 3.
Is THM or HTB better? See if it understands them even. I'm trying here now. We're testing it. Let's see what it says. So it's much quicker at the command line.
THM, thermogenic health method, and HBOT, hyperbaric oxygen
Okay, and
therapy,
then we
are
can
two
just
distinct approaches with different goals, benefits, and potential drawbacks. It's essential to understand the specifics of each approach before
let's
deciding which one.
restart it and let's ask it a new question. Because I don't have anything. You can see how tiny the code is. I don't have anything added to be able to board it or anything. Try hack me or hack the box the best. In your very human opinion, right? Try and make it like crazy question. Because it's definitely human, right?
As a neutral AI, I don't have personal opinions, but I can give you an analysis of both platforms based on user feedback and reviews. Both
So
TryHackMe and
could do
HackTheBox
it.
are popular online platforms for learning and practicing cybersecurity skills through virtual machines and challenges. Here's a brief comparison. TryHackMe asterisk.
X9 Yen
Asterisk known for its
RTU3OS1T says
plus
It
beginner-friendly interface,
managed.
plus variety of tutorials
Yeah.
and guides,
So we don't have
plus focus on
to
hands-on.
TTS at all. So I was just gonna close this down. So I'm gonna integrate this bit into here and make it like summarize stuff. That's the plan. So as you can see, some of the articles that I got here, these were, I think this was a research site. You can see the length of this, right? Ransomware trends, January to March 2025. Yeah, so we don't want it to TTS for an hour about the same article, right? So they're quite long. So you want it to. The question is, do we trust the summarization of AI? I don't know. I'm going to add this image. Let's see, do we have anything else running that shouldn't be on here? So VM. Just started the VPN again because it crashed. We have to connect again. We don't have to nmap or anything, and it's the same IP, which is quite nice with HackTheBox's lab
X9 Yen
ones.
RTU3OS1T says beautiful work you did.
Oh, thank you. So I'm quite actually pleased with what I did yesterday, this guide thing. So I think this will be useful for the new people. So I got a recommendation. I asked some people, and I got a reply here that CAP is a good machine to start with for teaching the very basics, and it's an IDOR, and then I don't know yet, but it has PCAPs on it, so we can download them, and then we can check other ones from the ID here. And then I go to burp, which we didn't need to, but I kind of wanted to show that. And then to be continued tomorrow. So let's hope we don't have to keep that text, right? And I need to start exporting this probably at 15 to make it finish. I have an hour. But first I have to go wake up my kid. So we're going to, this is what the PCAP looks like if you just look like this, but we'll download it in the browser that I already suggested that. Can also search for, yeah, it's further up. So a bit much text. I wanted more images here later, but we'll see. This is just the first thing I did yesterday, quite too late. uh, Started at midnight maybe or something. Uh, I think I started at 23. No, right. I made another guide first. So first I made a connection and starting a box. Yeah. So that took like an hour to do all those screenshots. The screenshots take time. And then this. So yeah, so we know, I think I know. Yeah, I know that it's number zero's PCAP, ID zero's PCAP that we're gonna grab. And the reason I know is that I answered it as a response because it was the one with the most data. And I thought I don't want to download a million ones, so let's try answering this question. I've never done the guided mode in HackTheBox before, and it's very much too guiding, but I guess it's good for this purpose. So in case you didn't do that before, let's open it up here. So I have started the machine, of course. There's a little start button here in case you haven't seen it. And then it asks how many ports are open. We do an nmap scan. And then it suggests in the browser here. So we go to the web page and explore it a bit. We find this data ID for the PCAPs information ones. So let's follow along here. So I'm gonna put better links here too. But this is what the page looks like. And the first one that we go to, we start logged in as Nathan here. It has 0, so we're like, okay, no information. I actually downloaded and looked at it. There's no packets in there. And it says here 5-second PCAP plus analysis. So that's what this is supposed to be. So we tried all this long because I'm going burp, explaining crazy. Maybe I overdid it, making it more complicated than it has to be. So I don't have to show that the first time for people, and then we can go back to that if there's time maybe. But there will be time because we have 3 hours, I think. After running a security snapshot, the browser is redirected to a path formatted. ID represents the ID number. What is something? And it's data. Are you able to get other user scans? Yes. What is the ID? And here I put 0. Then which application layer protocol is the PCAP file can the sensitive data be found in? So we're going to look at the contents, download the PCAP, look at the contents. And then you have only the flags left. So, and I think there are a few things more to teach in it. I'm kind of like, I really like just typing explanations. Or doing it on stream too, teaching people. I like it. It's nice to generally helping people. That's what I like. And this is one way of helping people. So we'll continue very soon. I will just go and wake my kid up, so it's not too late after 14. Nu ska gubben. Labben, klockan är 14. Är du lite vaken redan? Du har möte 15, eller hur? Bra. När somnade du igår? Blev det sent? Ska jag väcka dig mer? Kan du komma igång lite, tror du? Du verkade lite vaken när jag kom in, gubben. Kili. Kom igen. Okej. Så om du somnar 8 så är det 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Då har du sovit i alla fall 6 timmar. Det är ganska okej. Jag tror jag sov 5 timmar i natt faktiskt. Det är inte jättekul att sova 5 timmar, men det är okej. Man orkar vara vaken och göra saker. Du får försöka sova tidigare, gubben. Men då kommer du upp. Jag tittar till dig om en liten stund. Okej? Puss puss. Är du vaken? Vad sa du? Okej. Jag kollar till dig om en stund, gubben. Älskar dig, gubben. There. Right. You heard me waking him up. So, wakey. So he's got some sleeping problems. But had a meeting today at 30 or at 15. So in an hour. So let's see. I'd love to have a good computer with me, but my laptop will be horrible. So let's hop over to the machine and catch up because it's behind here. So what? Yeah. So it remembered that we were on this URL at least. Rather, this is Firefox working, nothing else. So it just froze, and this still remembers where we were. That's nice. And this IP address should still work. So good. And we go here. And okay, today it's 2. So I think was another number last time. So let's try 0 now. And we have a lot of information. I'm gonna minimize this so that we can. Okay, that didn't work very well. Also empty verb, so I guess I want to use it, but we were done with all the screenshots, fortunately. I'm thinking, should I make a screenshot of? Oh, I just remembered I had in my image program a screenshot. Let's see. It's this one, another version of this, and I forgot to put it in there. So let's do that at once. So I'm just grabbing this one I made before. Actually selected a few things. And let's delete that one and paste that instead. So there's a slight, I should have made it brighter. Should it be better brighter? Is this okay? It's not really visible, is it? And it's quite easy to fix it. So if I undo, my god, that many undos, and then we just do a little brighter. So maybe a lot brighter, as it will be shrunken down. We could add another pixel there. And let's do this again. I'll have lots of images that are not in use here. We're taking space on GitHub and everywhere, but so we'll see if I ever fix that. Probably not, right? Find unused images. Make a script going through it all. Maybe. So the last thing that I did here. Now let's. I don't really like doing now let's, but otherwise it's too the same, right? Maybe I'll do headers instead, where I do this, because it's like not very nice. I know when I record videos I say that a lot, and then I'm like, let's cut this away. Now let's open the URL in the browser. And I don't have to make any more burp screenshots. And download the pcap. We choose I want to do let's again, so I'm trying to avoid it. Let's choose the biggest one. So ID 0 seem to have the most packets. And again, my brain wants to do let's. So, so now I go so let's instead.
A link.
Hi, Kitty. Welcome back. Hope everything is good. Hope you're feeling better. Yeah, hope you're feeling much better. But I've seen you be streaming. But you're late for me, but I saw you were streaming. That's great. Tell me how you're feeling. I'm waiting. So I'm just gonna grab a screenshot of this one. And as I haven't restarted.
I am good, but every moment my throat now hurts, I get worried, haha.
Oh yeah, I understand. Okay. Great that you're good. Wonderful. Nice. Thank you. Thank you for being good. A good word about you. So yeah, you shouldn't ignore if you feel like you're not in good shape, and you definitely shouldn't stream. Take care of yourself always. It's important. So I'm kind of thinking this is bigger than it was, right? I tried to make it as tiny as possible without it hopping. So maybe it was the size. This one we can do a little tinier though. So I still want to have the whole thing, I think. So I'm just gonna click screenshot again here. And this is what takes all the time. I think that typing is not the thing that takes the most time. It's trying to get okay screenshots. So, oh right, what I usually do is to have like the mouse pointer there. So I'm gonna undo, and hopefully it didn't save the image then, but I guess it probably did. So I have another image. So actually I need to have the mouse pointer where I want, and I want them to focus on this, right? So let's put it here. Maybe even like this. Though we don't have to see the history. Oh, that's annoying. Ha! There. Escape did it. So Now I have to click on the other screen, and then F4 again with this where I want it. And then we can select. Hopefully for the last time. I'm sorry if this bit is boring, but hopefully you get something out of this. This is really, I had set to stream today, and I didn't stream for a lot of days since I don't stream Mondays anymore. So I kind of felt I had to stream this. That could be next to each other. I don't know. Oh, download the PCAP and open it. You should have Wireshark installed.
You could always stream playing a game. I do not think I ever see you play anything noiki on Bleb.
Yeah, I don't want to do that on this channel. So when I've done a little bit of playing, I've done it on the Fixit 42 Unwinding. So I don't want to mix it on this one. I want people to be able to know that if they go to my channel, it's not like me just doing anything. I'm focusing on cybersecurity stuff or something else tech related at least. So I know that I have been doing the IRL streams on this one still, though I thought I'd move it to the other one. When I was done with the testing of it. I could keep the IRL test stream on forever, but it doesn't really feel like I've changed anything recently. So we'll see what happens with that. Though we could talk about tech while I'm like running or walking or whatever slow thing I'm managing. You need to move to right. You can't just be sitting still. So I actually started playing a game called Idle Champions again. It's kind of not an idle game, but I play it kind of idle. So it's not on the computer right now, but I've had it on in the background. That's what I don't want to waste my time with things, as I think this is really more fun, right? There's no reason to play games. This is as relaxing and fun to me, or even more. I just feel like disappointed by games usually. Might give it 20 hours, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm done. This is nothing new here.
Oh yes, I played a game on my main channel once.
Yeah,
Lost 12 followers almost instantly. Like wow.
yeah.
I am not allowed to relax, only expected to play music.
Oh, yeah. That, of course, is a part of it too. Yeah.
So now I have two also.
Okay. So, if you want to see me doing something else, you could do Fixit 42 Unwinding with no G on the end. How to make it hard for people to find it, right? So tell me if I'm not following your second channel, nor you have to send it to me, you know? And nor does DJing stuff, so check them out. I have to continue because I need to be done with this in a bit. I'm actually going to go check on my kid and then I'll go focus mode. Pussy puss. Ja, vad bra Lappa, du får G. Vad sa du? Okej. Jag märkte att du var vaken. Jag sa ju det, du låg liksom lite sådär. När du sover, du brukar ligga och så märker du inte. Men, kolla, och det glittrar här. Jag har lite bråttom saker jag behöver göra idag innan jag går iväg. Kommer du ihåg jag ska ju gå iväg idag gubben? Precis. Och det är klockan 16 som är night då. Så jag går iväg 16. Och är borta på hela nighten. Eller hela kvällen. Det kan du visst det. Pappa kommer hem sen. Och jag kan ge dig pannkaka innan jag går också. Jag vet inte om man kommer 18:30 kanske. Jag kan kolla med honom. Men sen kommer jag ju hem också, gubben. Ja, jag tänkte när pappa kommer hem. Jag vet inte när jag kommer hem, gubben. Jag kanske kommer hem 23. Jag vet inte. Okej. Men jag har saker som jag måste göra innan jag går, så jag behöver fixa dem. Men om du behöver hjälp med någonting så är det klart att du kan säga till, okej? Yes. Inte så lång tid. 10 minuter, 5 minuter, 3 minuter. Okej. Men det kan jag göra. Det passar mig jättebra. Jag har lite tid som jag behöver göra andra saker där också. Jag är inte för Linus släkt. Vad sa du? Okej. Vi fixar det. Men du hinner säkert ha ditt möte klart först. Vilket like. There. Let's continue. So, I'll put this in parentheses and assume, because we can't do all the things now, but maybe we will add stuff later, like a link to a guide how to install Wireshark if it's not installed, right? And I'm also assuming everybody's on Linux, of course. Kali, really? And I think Wireshark would be in all Kali versions, right? Let's make a screenshot for opening it. And I'll just download it. No screenshot. We don't have to do everything on screenshots, right? And let's just... Yeah, I have to click the other screen again. Making it bigger than it has to be, just so I want to show where it is. So, there. And let's actually do the thing too. Yeah, this, they don't have to know that I have to remove a file from the settings. It doesn't matter right now. So now we have it up. Now we have to find what the important thing is, the interesting thing ourselves first. I'm kind of just looking here. So, FTP, okay. So we have FTP here. Let's see, user Nathan and password. This is my really good screenshot, but maybe I want it tinier, right? We can do like the same format. That might be nice in case it's messy, right? Yeah. This information is okay. So let's just F5 this. Why F5? When it's F4, I do screenshots with. So let's grab the whole one because maybe I'm doing a quick version now, right? So we finish in time. Gosh, I can't really see there. That's too far down, right? No? Oh gosh, it doesn't matter really, but uh, check through the packages and see if you can find any interesting and useful information. I don't want to just give them the answer. One thing to look for is credentials. So I'm already on the next step. I want to look at the FTP now. In packets 36 and 40, we found a FTP login. As FTP is not encrypted, it is all clear text. We can use these credentials to log in to the FTP server we saw one running nmap. Log into FTP. We saw that the machine is running a FTP server when I'm like running in our nmap results. Let's learn. And then we just connect the next thing. And we have to, of course, write these down. So let's see if we can just copy this. I have to select, of course, copy the value. User Nathan. Password. And that I want to copy. So I don't want to type that. Copy value. I'm like looking for copy when I already did copy. There. And So this is the first terminal command we do after nmap. So they should already have it open. So I don't have to explain that. So let's just FTP 10, 10, 10. My God. I usually do notes totally differently, so I can easily hop up to the IP address. I'm not even I didn't even look at attack the box. I just had the box still running. So that's nice with hack the box. In try hack me, the box expires. Yeah, they don't in hack the box, which is quite nice. But also you have your own machine in track. You don't in hack the box, so it's not really a plus, is it? And that's also why the IP is always the same, right? Because it's the same for everybody. In in the Hack the Box meetup, everybody will have their own IP address.
I hope you are not hacking Spain Power Station's Noiki wonder.
Oh, something on the news or something? Nathan and password pasted, log in successfully. And I think I will screenshot this. I'm like, what will look the best? So sorry, Nori, but I need to focus a little bit, so I finish this within 26 minutes ish, because I want to make sure that the export of the Obsidian nodes will have time to finish before I have to run to the bus. So what's in there? So I think we dare. And here we can see interesting things. Ooh. So get no. I guess we do that. I would have liked to change the directory. We're in the VPN directory. That's not pretty, is it? That's not a nice screenshot either. I'm actually going to, I think I still have this copied, the password. So let's FTP. Let's cd data. Oh my God, I have to space that on Linux. So make there. Yeah, I don't care. This is not where I usually put them, but I want the directory, the path to be easy. CD cap. I think I want this in the instructions too. So also I have the image in there. So first let's again. I'll just live with it this time. I'll fix this later. First, let's make a directory for files we might find. I can't spell directory even. Directory. And as I'm assuming no knowledge here, right? I'm gonna even grab one off and make their. I'm not gonna assume they don't know CD, right? This is just a very basic, simple thing to add. And also be organized, right? And we connect. And then I have to make a new screenshot here. So FTP. I look at the other screen and then I need to continue typing. That's smart. So now we don't have anything saved, so we can just copy this because now my copy failed. Copy fail. And Nathan. And let's copy the password. And I'm not even reading it, I realized. They probably made something funny and I don't read it. So let's make a new screenshot. So many bad screenshots. I have to go through and fix this later because I will never do it otherwise if I don't do it now, right? If I don't do it now, they will be there forever, the extra images. So let's grab a new screenshot in this directory. So we're teaching good practices here, right? Make a directory for the darn files. It's easy. So there, new screenshot, and let's do like what files can we see? And let's just add more here then. So we're there again. And I think we can just get star. No. So let's just do, yeah. So there is a one where you can get all the files. I think. So many gets. fget, mget. If you know, tell me. So we're gonna Google because it's quicker than me trying a million things and I have limited time. I would prefer to just figure it out. Get all files, FTP, come on. mget. So let's try mget. Because, yeah, that's, no one said something different, right? Right. Let's take the opportunity to actually answer here. So the answer is FTP. We managed to collect Nathan's FTP password. On what service does this password work? FTP. Oh, what? On what other servers? Okay. Oh God.
Gaurav Kumar says I'll come tonight, smiley face emoji, we will watch your
Oh,
stream.
oh, stream! I don't have a stream. I'm sorry. I don't stream tonight. It is a physical event that you have to go there. We might set up a Zoom meeting, but this is the first time we test that, so it might not work for the first time. But I'd love to have other people join later, of course. So, so maybe I can if we do a Zoom thing, maybe I can record that and upload it. We'll see. because it will not be like a lecture. It will be more like, do you need help? Then I'm telling, and I have this as a backup if they don't finish, on this meetup, or if they just wanna know more. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry it's not streaming. Maybe we'll do that on the HackTheBox Stockholm meetup YouTube later. There is such a thing, and I'm supposed to be responsible, but I don't even know what the name is yet. uh, So we got a hint here, which is a big hint, but we want to find this ourselves. This is like cheating. That's why I don't do this is destroying the box for me, really, right? I want to find these things myself, so let's not answer any questions. It's destroying things. So, what files can we see? I'm assuming there will be a hint here, right? And we should always try password reuse. So, uh, also always uh, check for password reuse. Uh, in other
Gaurav Kumar
words,
says okay, no issue if not tonight. Next time whenever we will get notify about stream we will hijack chat section.
thank you, thank you. You're welcome to hijack it. So I'll be on for an hour more probably. So, but I have to finish it soon. Also, that's why I'm kind of like going in advance here. But also check for password. In other words, uh, will the same password and username work for
Who
other?
is talking? Do I hear voices in my head? Noiki one really?
It's YouTube. YouTube is not on in the stream window. I know. I should fix that, right? Do you have combined chat from YouTube and Twitch? Nori, do you have both? Right? You stream both? But I have to focus on this now. Work for other services. And this is like, I'm gonna add stuff. What files can we see? Let's do a dir again here. Uh, so dir.
You are not allowed to combine chat on Twitch, is in terms of services.
Okay, yeah, it's the same on Twitch. You're not allowed to show others. So that is why everybody does it anyway. So no one has had trouble from it, I think. Grabbing that password. So we know that we can SSH with this one. So this is feeling a bit annoying, but and get star.
Nutty made this for Twitch. Web link.
Okay, cool. I'll look at that later. So I think that he used before. I think I actually saw part of when he did that, to be honest. So if you don't follow Nutty, another Twitch and YouTube streamer here, who helps us with making stuff better. So I'm gonna look at this later. Now let's go back to that one, because here's the enterprise one, and this one should be updated with cap here too now. So I could play it here, and then we run as a dedicated one. But as I've started with this IP address, I will continue this one. So when you have the meetups, HackTheBox will give you. If you have HackTheBox meetups, HackTheBox will give you this thing that you can actually have dedicated ones. It's like an, marketing thing, I guess.
I do not combine chat from Kick to Twitch because
I wouldn't do
Kick
that.
people not very nice comments here Noiki one
Yeah,
bleb.
yeah, yeah. Thanks, Nori. I'll check it out later. Now I have to finish this. So we're actually here, right? And I'm gonna answer all for all, and we download all, and we actually have a perfect screenshot here, right?
Stop getting distracted Noiki one Angie.
Whose fault is it? It's mine, of course. But I don't mind being distracted. I like being distracted. I'm gonna let's again here. Let's download them. Them all. I want them all the files. So I'm gonna grab the screenshot. At the start of this, I actually used. I was typing before the screenshot, the command. So let's do that here too, for the ones that are important. So here we do FTP and 10, 10, 10, 245. And I mentioned that they should replace the IP address and talk about it at the start. And then here we do dir to list files. Mget star to download all files in the directory. I don't want to say all files because I have to confirm that then. I should have typed exit here at the very end before I grab the screenshot. Type exit to disconnect. There. And then we're gonna exit. And then we're gonna look at what files we have. Oh, wasn't it 4 files? Oh, there's also a directory. Let's cat user .txt. Oh my. So we already got user txt from here. Yeah, right. So I said, well, this is okay. Let's do this. So I said I wouldn't enter anything more because I didn't want more hints. But I can see that the next one is the root flag, right? So no, there's more. I'm not reading it. Should I? Capabilities. Yeah. So the thing is that I already knew about capabilities because I had the misfortune of reading this text and that never read this because it says IDAR and capability. So if you know what that means, then you know what to do in the box, right? It's like breaking all the fun. So the important thing for us now is to make the guide at least a little bit more. Yeah, I guess they have linpiece there because if someone doesn't know how to find capabilities, I think I have guides on that too. And since I'm gonna link them to my notes and show this help from the notes, I can just send them on to my capabilities here. We got the user flag, I guess, right? But We call it flag. Am I blind? Submit user flag. Oh, I have to set rating. Piece of cake. As it's supposed to be. What is the full path to the binary on this machine? Special capabilities that can be abused. To the binary on this machine is a special capability that can be abused to obtain root privileges. So we don't need a hint, but it's maybe this is a time to give a hint about the hint for them. Let's see, where's my capabilities? Capabilities, because I wanna link. Oh, not burp. So I wanted the burp cert text, and it's just HTTP colon burp suit. And I was trying just burp suit. We had HTTP too. Info and map. Yeah, I'm sure I had the capabilities. There it is. So let's open it here. And so let's actually copy this and even this. No, let's copy this and then link to this one. Then we can also teach them to use my notes, right? Because I don't mind if they learn more things from me. There are so many things on the web though, and my notes are not like intended for really that as the main thing. Well, a part of it is. So I made a new directory here called guides where we're at. So I moved the AWS one here. So I'm gonna put them all here. And I made a HackTheBox one which just joins these two in one page. And that one is not uploaded yet, so my first link in the PowerPoint doesn't work yet. So this, so I've added here hack the box, and that doesn't exist yet, so it's annoying. These two links work though. So that's why I really have to rerun the export, which I think might take, it probably doesn't take more than 30 minutes. But I'm gonna be done as soon as possible, and I can't continue doing this. It's tough. I might just do this file too. Or this directory and then just copy the file and see if that works. But it's so buggy, so I think it was almost as quick to do the full thing. It's 700, over almost 800 megabytes of data here now. I'm just quickly checking here. We connect, FTP. What files can we see? Let's download them all. All of my teaching text is not here yet, right? This is just a quick guide. There to list file, get start to download all files in the directory. Type exit to disconnect. Okay, we got user without actually connecting to the machine, to the machine's terminal, because we have connected to the machine. Also, gosh, I could have clicked there, I guess. Task 1, they call it. And I'm gonna actually add another one there, because this one, maybe do this instead. I wonder how that looks. Then we will have no. Yeah, this is good. I have an idea. So uh, uh, getting started. Nmap there, and we have a header, and then we have got nmap. Then we have exploring the web page. Exploring the web page. There, so we can hop between these now, and then we have verb suiting down here. So verb suit basics. I just don't want the name only of the tool, right? Right, download, open. Time for Wireshark. There. What can we find on FTP? So we need to check the other files because I'm assuming a hint. Let's check this one out. So let's cat root shell.py. Okay, so this is a shared box, right? These files are probably not even supposed to be here. Someone downloaded it, so we can see. But this one also has. This one has 7, and this is 24. So it's probably supposed to be a lin piece on there. But this is a helpful thing. I'm thinking Python is the one with capabilities. So as we have time problems here now, full path. I'm like, boing. Python, no. So I have to check what it is. Of course we will anyway. I'm just thinking I want the version of this that is full uploaded as soon as possible. I'm gonna hop to SSH and continue here later. That's why we have 3 dots, because password reuse question mark. My the one we have also work for SSH. And then we connect with SSH. So I'm gonna make a new tab, I think. Yeah, so we have that one still there. SHH. Now I'm in a hurry, right? SSH Nathan at 10 10 10 245. Yes, and I have to explain why we say yes. And then we grab this password, and unfortunately we already know this will work, right? This is sad, but it's not for me, I'm doing this. So I need to change the font size. I have it big for stream, but I want this all in one screenshot. Okay, it doesn't do it instantly. Oh, didn't I okay it? Okay, apply. There. So we even need a tinier one. So I'm gonna undo that. And I know time is flying. So let's hop back up to 20. And let's grab the screenshot first. Four. And let's grab. Yeah, let's actually make just 2 screenshots here. That's okay. It's okay to split this bit because I kind of want it to be all the things. Okay, so it was already that way. Okay, let's grab it there and covered stuff in between the password. There, and we paste it, and now it's actually the password. So now, yeah, check. Here we can't see the full thing. I just wanted, that's just for that I did this. That's such a stupid little thing to want to have in there. But I want them to recognize it, right? Because these people might never have seen this before, and then I want them to do it. And know that what they did and it worked is the same as what it did for me, right? Because, yeah, I don't like walkthroughs that are, or like write-ups that don't say all the steps. And this might be overdoing it, but now we have the whole text, though this one is bigger. What else? What else? I thought I broke it in the right place. Apparently, no. Yay! So let's actually make this normal size again. Yeah. So why can't I click? It was just slow. So I don't want the text wrap here. That's not pretty in a screenshot, is it? Here we can see all the users' files. Oh my god. So it's 8 past, but I want to do a few more things, and then I might make more updates later, but I can do that like tomorrow. Now we just have to find a way to get root credentials and read the root flag. And I'm assuming it's at root.txt since I was user.txt. So I don't do a lot of HackTheBox, so their naming, is it always consistent of the flag names? I don't know. So I'm kind of thinking I will add more about finding different vulnerabilities here later. What you should look for and since Linpiece is on the box, we will go through that too. But now I have a limited time, so we will use the hint given in the guided mode, right? In guided mode. So let's grab the question. Actually, I think the first one I wrote task 1 here. Should I do that? I don't think I did that for the second one. No. So it's annoying. I went to the bottom, but it didn't click because this looks so much like a cursor. So to find capabilities on the machine, we won. And then I happen to have and let's actually copy that and run it just straight away. Cheating, I guess. I think it's cheating, but it's guided mode, I guess. So here we can see the path and the full name. This is what I didn't have, 3.8. So I said USRB in Python only. So that's why my guess didn't work. So since we had the Python file there, Python will just run that. We have root. It's such a easy machine. That's what I wanted. It's perfect for this. It's perfect. I asked for a very basic, simple machine, and that's why it's called cap, right? Get cap. There was an image of a captain. I was like, I didn't get that. Now I get it. So let's actually. So I'm not answering the questions for them. They'll have to do that themselves if they want to, right? Because that's just a little bit of thinking, not just reading. And there. Look at Python. I think I actually added Python to GTFO bins. If it's been merged now. So now I can take the opportunity to teach this too. We could just say the file though. But and this could be a bit confusing, but the file, this is what existed there, so it's also a hint that this is the solution. But I don't know if it was there from the start of the box, or if it was actually someone someone else who is running the box. This is a good thing with the other machine, right? Because here we don't have the files. This is a dedicated machine. So I will know later today which one this. And also I should have grabbed those screenshots because they were like clean. I should have done that, but yeah, when I started it, it was not added. And I do have permission to do it, but I've never done it, so not. Also, I wanted to ask if it was okay. Yeah, so where I'm going is of course this. Look at Python. I need to explain a bit on what capabilities are. Capabilities is a newer kind of permissions on files. They make it possible for a program to have some extra permissions instead of having it to be run, for example, with root. And I can add more later, but now there's a little bit there at least. And I would, if we didn't go by the hint, I would have this after we discovered it, of course. And it is 17 past. I'm really having to do this now. Let's do the last step, and we're almost there, so it's not a lot left. It has just the permissions we need. And I will add more explanations later. Hello.
Pandatong says.
Hiya, Panda.
412,623,523, quadrillion million septillion 54 superdrillion. By the way, hello.
Welcome in. So I'm in a bit of a hurry to finish this. I'm gonna focus a bit, but you're welcome to chat. I will add more explanations later. That's why I'm doing. We're just gonna get root on this box quickly. And so we have root shell. Let's cat it again. And then let's Python. Let's do the full path because that's nice. And that's why they asked us to fill it out. Because this is slow down, right? USR. Then Python 3.8. Yeah. And root shell pi. And then we're root. Isn't that too easy? LSLA. Yeah, still here. So I'm actually going to exit. And what did I do? Let's do it again. I want a nice screenshot. Cat root shell pi. And then we go up in the history and run this again. And I'll screenshot this. So I did already do the LSLA, right? But I want to no, I don't. I didn't screenshot it. So I do it all the time, but I didn't screenshot it. So so this is extremely simple box. So it's a perfect beginner one. I'm making an instruction for later. So Panda, I'm gonna have HackTheBox meetup. So I'm gonna like teach you these. Probably. We'll see how many comes. So I'm making it easy for them to. So what do I want in the screenshot instead of just doing it? So let's cd root, right? LSLA. And then we do cat root.txt. And I copy that first because I guess I should add it here. So, and then we set so we set a piece of cake on this one too. There. So now let's make a nice screenshot. The root flag is usually in the root directory. So there. Okay. For you who wanted to be there tonight, I will make a video on this. Okay. I will have to finish it first, the text, and I don't know exactly when I will time, but I will do it sometime. No, not too long from now. So now as root with the pretty SSH and everything. No bad prompts, just pretty and easy. And all the questions. Please ask me if you have any questions. And that was a totally failed heart. What did I do really? I don't know. So we finished it at least. Could remove that text. Escalating privilege. Yeah. I don't know what I did. I added an extra D in there. So we have all the headers too. You can like, oh, how was FTP stuff? And it's not good at hopping to the one. If I click several times, it's better. No, it works? Okay. So I will add more explanations and information later. Sorry for the limited version today. So there, we done. So I think you can easily follow this along. I did not even add all the questions in the text, like hints where they would be found. So for someone who never did a port scan, this is not a lot of a hint, right? And for anyone who know what a port scan is, this is not a needed hint. So I don't really know why they have the question, but I guess it's a good start. I guess people can Google on it if they don't understand it, right? But now we have this. So I think I spent like 3 hours kinda focused on typing there. And I didn't make a link for capabilities. We could add that. I'm not gonna add any more later though. No, let's not add the link. The horrible thing with my notes is that the export I use. Let's actually restart the program first, just to try and be kind to it, so it is fresh, and then we export it, and we can continue doing stuff. But my bus leaves in like 45 minutes. So I want this done. I have to have, after it's done, I have to upload it too. Though that I can leave while it's doing, right? I can't really, can I? I'll have to be late rather. So all of it, except for a little file I did yesterday for the Idle Champions game. And let's just confirm that the settings are on not only export and not delete old, because that did not work. It just crashed. So it's going to export all of my notes, which is almost 800 megs, and it's opening every file and when it's making it HTML. So I really hope to find a better one, or that these guys, or this person, I think it's one that makes this more stable. So first of all, we're going to go to my check it here. So notes is empty. This is where I'll put it. This is the old one. We have it backed up. And this is the old one I had before today with the old layout. So here, this will be populated when I run this. And we won't be able to do anything with Obsidian in some time here, quite some time. So it's no use that I check anything more on this thing, but we'll continue with other stuff. I'm going to go make some pancakes for my kid though, so he gets them before it's time for me to go. The one I woke up. So the funny thing with this also is that it ends its little scrolly thingy there, and then it gives extra time, like times a million. So I'm not gonna touch it while I go make pancakes. I'll be right back. Fingers crossed it works. And we're still in the box too. Är du klar med mötet? Ja. Jag frågade Labban. Jag ska gå snart, Ines. Är du klar med mötet? Vad sa du? Yes, jag fixar pannkakor nu. Fixar du vatten? Okej, jag gör det. Du är lite nyvaken. Jag har lite bråttom. Good luck. So the question is if I should do something more. I don't think I will have time to get hungry though. All right. I really thought of a link to add. Too late. This is cool.
Crank that microwave up.
Yeah, it's a bit under what's it? 6 like so 3 minutes. Try to be quiet. Since one of my kids kind of promised not to so I can so the room and I forgot to turn it off again. So I need strawberry jam. And the spaghetti. Cool off. So I have this dinner done. So I tried to get the seconds. I wish I wasn't allergic to bananas. That would be a nice, like, if you get hungry, nice to have in the bag thing. So, what temperature? It's actually 18 outside. So the question is, what temperature will it be when I go back home? Might be a 23 or something. Yeah. All right. I remember deleting the files took time too. Should have started that also. But in case this fails, it would be like useless. At least there's one version up now. Right, and also I just really need to replace some of the files, really, right? Toggle over synchronize the dash function doesn't work on HTTP, unfortunately, so I guess part of it is that it's slow to shift directories, or part is that file times change. You can't compare by content size though. But not date. So there's no way to know which is the newer one. Yeah, I'm rolling the pancakes. Linus, då går jag snart så du vet det. Mm? Linus, jag går snart så du vet det då. Jag går snart. Mm. Jag går typ om 20 minuter. Så. Jag hette det. Yes, jag får göra det sen. Eller så kan pappa göra det. Eller så kan du göra det. Empty your trash yourself when you're 17. That's a life word. Well, I guess I would. Så gumman. Va? Nej, jag har inte den där för att rulla med. Och så har jag sköljt av den. Så det är smuts på den. Okej? Okay? Okay, nice. So the report is many. It's very sensitive but clean stuff. So when it's done, this box will disappear. The question is, do we dare to do anything else? I am a bit curious to explore this one more, right? Should we run Lin piece? Just I think I've done it once. I prefer just looking, you know? And now I'm assuming there's no pseudo-L, there's nothing else on this one, right? There's nothing up, there's, you know, nothing else probably. Hey, it's so slow. So now you can chat with me. I'm not in a hurry for anything. This is just having to finish. Oh, YouTube video plans. Yeah, you don't. That's not necessary. Well, maybe if you try and optimize it. So I assume that was MD. And if we exit and we sudo L, I'm assuming there's nothing here. Oh, his password. I can't grab it now. So I can't even do that. Yeah. So it is still here. We have it. I'm in the wrong thing. Let's close burp. I didn't even have to start it. Wireshark. And we just copy this again. Value. And we have the password for the sudo L. So, yeah. So, I don't think we need to explore this one anymore. The question is, do I want to make... Yeah, let's do some things.
I wish I was fluent in Wireshark.
Yeah, there's so many things, right? I don't think a lot of people are. But some people seem to think it's harder than it is too, so... This is, of course, crazy easy to... I just scrolled down to see if there was anything obvious, and more than HTTPS, and then I saw, oh, there's the start of FTP traffic, and I saw user Nathan pass. So this one was like, my god, you know? And it's not that long either. This was 5 seconds traffic, I think. 49, 50. They cheated. It said 5 seconds. 49 to 121. So I think it actually did something. So this one, the little pop-up disappeared. It didn't take that long. So no other windows open. So I'm closing it. I just want to make sure that it's totally finished. And now this has all of the things. This looks nice. So then we're going to delete. This is why we need extra time, you know. So let's, I'm gonna shift delete. I don't know. I think it delete because I set it to never do separate thread. No, I want this to be just done quickly. So it shouldn't be this long really. It used to be more efficient. I think that in FTP, can't you delete a non-empty directory? So now there's nothing on my server notes. So if we go there, it'll be empty. This I'm not worried it's crashing, right? So we can do anything at the same time now.
Last week, I spent 90 minutes remotely troubleshooting a copier's connectivity to Exchange server at a client's. Working with the older ladies in accounting. I was on speakerphone. One of the gals kept teasing me talking some smack. I finally figured it out. The mailbox was full. And she goes, "Panda tongue, you've never taken this long to get the job done." I respond to her, "That's what she said." They all were laughing their butts off. I love them.
Great, great. So the fun thing with any job, like especially maybe an IT job, is the people, right? It's not all about tech. And so one job I ended up just being, I think it was like 5th level, whatever the top level was of the uh, Windows most knowledge thingy, you know. And I didn't talk to anyone. That was annoying. So this is the old one. So if I update now, it's just empty here, right? There's nothing. So empty. So now we're gonna grab this and upload it via FTP. And hopefully we use a password when we use FTP that's encrypted.
I spend most of the day on the phone, tier 1 through 99 lol.
Yeah, exactly. So it's because I was on it's called AFR now. They're like main IT department, and IT was outsourced. So I ended up in a big company that had too many people even. Yeah, was too big, and it was. I think they reorganized a bit and stuff, and you know, it's when it's thousands of people, it's just you can't do all the things anymore. So you don't have to help the person who pours Coke into the keyboard and fix the like CEO's economy program and fix the program for the one coming externally to the server room and uh, it doesn't work. Help them debug the code and all the things, you know, changing the fuses if some one burns out. It's nicer to be in a tinier company, right? Where you can do all the things. Uh, but
Turn your VPN on. Gosh.
yeah. Ah, so so I want to change this username to Baby things is what my old domain was, babythings.se, but it's still the user account, still called that. So I'm thinking of changing it. But of course, this is not unencrypted, right? It is not. So, come on now. It's almost 50%. We need to see that it works before I go. But I have all the time in the world to chat now while we're waiting. So is there anything else I need to bring? So I need my laptop. It's already packed and everything done.
HackTheBox.
My box. Uh, yeah. So let's think. Is there anything else we want to do on this box? Screenshots we want to grab for later. Now we can edit the
Where are
notes
you
again.
going?
Oh, there's a HackTheBox meetup. Let me show you. So, that's not what I wanted to start, but yeah, HackTheBox meetup. So let's see. Wrong browser. Here. We're going to meet up today at 17:30. So I need to leave at about. Actually, let's take the opportunity to grab my phone.
Very cool. I just need a passport renewal and plane ticket. One-way ticket, please.
Uh, yeah, and you also probably need a bit of a maybe a teleport or something because I'm like 20 minutes by car from there and I need to leave since I'm going by bus. So maybe if you get like a
Hick.
military plane, you can
Translated from
manage.
Dutch.
But you're very welcome to be there, Panda. Uh,
I'll just fire up the Concorde in my hangar.
do it. So now I'm expecting you, Panda. You have to be there, okay? So I'm just checking out our Discord here. Oh, there's a drive too. That I don't know yet. Let's see, is it finished? I kind of felt it stop. How did I feel it stop? Whatever. So now this should work again. But also, these links should work at the end of the presentation that I added. This should work now. Yes. And this one, they still work because this one worked before. So I
High
have,
five.
yeah, that's high fives. So the last one. So this is the long thing. We just didn't finish really because, oh gosh, yeah, yeah. So many things I want to add. So you can see how much text there's up here, right? I'm like explaining everything. Lots of text, you know, and then at the end it's just click this, do that. A little bit of text. Mm. Oh, right, right. So this worked too. Where is it? This, the question. I'll have to add the other questions, but now I know it works. I didn't even know before, you know, if it worked. Good, good. And you can also expand everything to get this little list, and you should be able to hop between these. Nice. And like the main page, if we go back to notes, just make sure that it works here too. And we can go to this, and we can hop to like Linux. This is what I wanted to add to the list. I didn't even do ID when we got root, by the way. So I think I'll probably get new screenshots and hop onto the box again. Or I'll just leave this machine on, but maybe I shouldn't. Maybe HackTheBox won't work well if I'm connected in all the places. Though I don't think it matters. You can just start the box on your account and then you can disconnect it from anywhere. So, and I have this this page up on my laptop. So when I start it, I should have this at once and I can just start the slideshow. And the funny thing here, it says, well, she added me here, Aka. So she wrote pen tester, fine. You know, I'm not that yet really, but it says in my LinkedIn. So it says YouTube channel manager, but I don't even know that YouTube channel name yet. So I'll have to get that too. So a lot of nice people here, but just today we won't be that many. Yeah. So everything seemed to be working, especially this one. I wanted to, as it was new, and I can go like just do this, and you can also do this if you want more text, or this and this. Kind of like it. It's just that the export is buggy and takes time. Yeah, I'll have to see. Maybe I can help on that project. It's on GitHub, the plugin for Obsidian. Maybe I'll just. Why do I have two browsers up when I could? Oh gosh, third time? Yeah. So let's throw these tabs up here, and actually just want to save that one. Uh, so this one is done. 49,000 only did this one, the simplest one on the whole of HackTheBox, which is retired free. So you can do it without any. I wonder if it's retired free forever. But this is a good tip. So I should play here instead. Anyway, I guess I'm done, and I kind of need 15 minutes to grab the things, go downstairs, you know. Let's see who we can raid.
Have fun.
Thank you. I'm sure I will. I'll have so much fun. Oh, French and Spanish. So let's hop to mine. Yeah, and it's muted. Goody good. Goody good. So how can we raid? I'm like thinking there are a few ones there. A lot of these I don't know what it is. I've been reading into music, so I don't know who it is. What's this? Then we have Keybind, we have Captain Coder. I think I did Keybind more recently than Captain Coder. Let's do Captain Coder. So let's raid. And not forget the. There. Always a lot of energy. That's nice. So let's do it. So I'm already thinking of other things too. So I'm gonna send the link to the new HackTheBox one. And I kinda assumed this was working. It is actually disconnect. That's nice. So now it is connected. And I have to copy this again. So, because I don't want to open Discord on my PC. That's too much job. So I can type here instead. Since I already had it open here, right? So thank you everybody for today. Thank you for keeping me company while doing this, even if it was a little bit rush thingy, right? And we got the box done, but that was not the whole point. The point was to try and
Catch
make
you
a
later.
good tutorial for it. So I'm gonna have to add to it because I'm not pleased with the rush today. Bye 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 bye. Thank you very much. And YouTube, I'll send the link.
Which isn't quite true. Fix it, fix it, fix it. Welcome in. Fix it. How are
You have
you
to send
today?
hearts.
We got Fix It 42 raiding us with the crew. Fix it. Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Welcome in, folks. Be sure to go to Fix